breaking inputs coming in on the broadcast. This is what we're given to understand. Two major defense deals for the Javelin anti-tank missile and the Stryker armored vehicle will be announced during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Washington. And both these deals have been under discussion for a while, and Make in India or Atmanirbharta will be an integral part of the deals. Both weapons are for the army. At the moment, it's not clear whether the P-8I deal for 6 Reiki aircrafts for the Navy is ready to be announced or not. Let's go across to Stryker Chaudhary joining us on the broadcast with more details on the two big deals that we are talking about here. Stryker, if you could throw more light.
Yes, this is breaking news, really. And two deals are going to be announced is what we are hearing. First, the Javelin. It's an anti-tank missile manufactured by Lockheed Martin and Raytheon, and India will manufacture it. An Indian partner will be found, and India will manufacture it for the army in India, which makes it part of the Atmanirbharta focus. The second thing, as you rightly said, is the Stryker. The Stryker is an armored vehicle also for the army. The army has been talking about it. The Americans have been talking about it even more. The point here that has to be noted is that once again, it will be part of the Atmanirbharta ambit. The Stryker is manufactured by General Dynamics. General Dynamics will find a partner, an Indian partner, and it will be made in India. So in this case, both weapons are American, but they will be made in India.
Right.
So they fit in with the Atmanirbharta focus. One other point, Swati, the P-8I. Now, India has already purchased 12 P-8I reconnaissance planes for the Navy. On the AON, it was 18 planes. So there is a requirement of 6 more planes.
Right.
Now, whether this will happen or not, we don't know. But there has been some talk about it.
All
but
right,
as
Stryker,
far
in
as
fact,
the
stay on with us. Let's quickly go across to Madhav, who's joining us live from Washington, D.C. Trade, tariff, defense cooperation, defense deals, deportation. There are a lot of important issues that, of course, everybody is monitoring very, very closely on when and how they come up during the bilaterals and other key meetings of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Well, absolutely. And in fact, it's going to be a packed day for the Prime Minister while he has a series of meetings with several leaders, in fact, business leaders as well, in the first half of the day. In the second half of the day is when he will actually be going to White House for the more ceremonial part, or the official part of this entire trip. And of course, that's going to culminate in a dinner at the White House with President Trump will be hosting for Prime Minister Modi. Of course, as you rightly put it, there's a whole lot on the plate. Remember the fact that it's not just issues such as trade, issues such as deportation, which are of course very, very vital for their own domestic constituencies for the two leaders, whether we're talking about President Trump or Prime Minister Modi, but a whole lot of other issues. Stryker was mentioning a number of military procurements, military hardware requirements of India, and also the United States would like to see that India in fact purchases more and more of the military hardware that's made in the United States. Of course, Make in India, another very important aspect, the transfer of technology, a very important aspect, and that's something that we've seen has been the reason for many such deals that have taken a long time to actually see fruition. And this time around, whether there can be, more of that movement on that front is a very, very big question. But one thing is very clear, the way that we are looking at this, remember that it is the first bilateral meeting between the top leaders in Trump 2.0. Whether or not there are any big bang announcements, big ticket announcements, the fact is that it is a moment for the two leaders to meet, to reconnect again and hit that reset button and shake hands for the next 4 years of the Trump administration, because it's not just about, all of these particular issues where, which directly connect India and the United States. The two leaders also do speak when there are big world events. It's important to actually get that, communication going, get the momentum going, and that's really what this entire meeting is all about. So no clarity in terms of what
Right.
exactly will be the big announcements. But yes, a lot really that is at stake today. And of course, we'll be bringing you all those updates from the White House right here in Washington, D.C.
All right, Madhav, thank you very much for getting us the details. Of course, we'll keep connecting with you throughout the day for the top developments from US.